I love my dog, but she's kind of stupid. See, the other day, I was walking my dog, Minnie, and we were on the top of this big hill, and Minnie let out an excited bark. Hoof! Then, off in the distance, she heard another dog bark back. Hoof! Well, the presence of another dog in the area alarmed Minnie, so she began to bark again, this time aggressively. Woof, woof. That ought to scare him off, she thought. Then the other dog barked back just as aggressively. Woof, woof. Well, now it was on. Minnie let him have it. Woof, woof, woof. And the other dog let loose too. Woof, woof, woof. Now they're barking back and forth, and I'm standing there rolling my eyes because I know what Minnie doesn't know. The other dog doesn't exist. She's barking at her own echo. Like I said, my dog is kind of stupid. But then again, so am I. The truth is, I bark at my own echo all the time. For me, it's often with my kids. See, my kids can sometimes be forgetful and disorganized because they're the creative types. Their heads are always in the clouds and they neglect their practical responsibilities. It drives me up the wall. Very often I find myself being short with them, and here's the kicker. I wind up saying to them all the things my parents used to say to me. Because what annoys me the most about my kids is how much they are like me. See, I'm barking at my own echo. Parents, can I get an amen? It's not just parents, though. All of us bark at our own echo. It is a wise truth that the things we despise most in others are often the things we despise in ourselves. Think of the schoolyard bully who punishes the weakness he sees in others because he despises his own inability to stand up for himself at home. Think of the self-righteous preacher who despises the sins that others commit in the open, which they must only fantasize about committing in secret. Think of the person at work who despises their coworker for taking advantage of the same opportunity that she would if they came her way. Psychologists call this projection, by the way. I call it barking at your own echo. See, Jesus calls us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. But our natural inclination is to hate our neighbors as we hate ourselves. Sometimes it's the as yourself part that needs the most fixing. Often this requires intensive counseling. It always requires prayer. Perhaps if you catch yourself barking at your own echo, you could pray this simple prayer. Lord, free me from my present sin and from the shame of my past mistakes. Help me to find the image of God in myself so that I can see it in others. And help me to love my neighbor and myself with your unconditional love. Amen.